middle of the winter, and there's just nothing quite as good as that. So Alex, why don't you come and join me today?
Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about the cocktail program here at Pasta Beach. What are some of your favorite things to mix up?
Myself being behind the bar, what we do is we're a wine-driven bar first.
Okay.
You know, we have predominantly wines. We have a full bar as well. So we like to kind of, with the mojito, blood orange mojito, middle of January, it goes right with our name, Pasta Beach.
Of
you know,
course.
not only do we have a full bar, we have plenty of different wines that we offer. So this one here is probably one of our most popular cocktails going on right now.
Okay.
It's blood orange juice. It's going to have fresh white rum. We do a little bit of muddled mint. You don't see that much in the cocktail itself because we do like to strain it.
Flavor is there. Okay.
Flavor's there, so we strain it. Exactly. We strain that so that way, as you're sipping, you don't get the mint the entire time. And then you have to ask whoever you're with, say, hey, do I have any mint in my teeth?
Yes,
it's the worst thing possible. So, yeah, this is probably one of our most popular drinks right now.
That's awesome. So like I was just saying, it has that nice warm summertime feeling here, even though it is very chilly outside.
Yep.
So what a perfect drink to go along with that vibe is the blood orange mojito. And
Absolutely.
It is, you know, one of those perfectly simple drinks that has just a little bit of hint of sweetness. I know sometimes I get nervous about ordering cocktails that are like super sweet. This has a nice tart and flavors to it. So it's just very nice. Is this one of your favorites to make?
It is one of my favorites to make. Absolutely.
Awesome.
A lot of people may not always like making mojitos, but I think they're fun.
Yeah.
You know, they're a great drink.
They're
a great drink to enjoy.
Finesse to it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And add a little bit of beauty with some garnishes as well.
Absolutely. Very good. Now, you guys have a new cocktail menu coming up. So talk to me about what kind of varietals we can find on the cocktail list, what you're going to be making.
Colder weather, right? We need a little bit of those spirits that are going to warm your soul. Something like that. So our go-to right now is going to be hopefully one of our popular drinks. It's going to be a chestnut old fashioned.
A chestnut old fashioned. So now, for those who may have never had an old fashioned, what does it look like traditionally?
So traditionally, you got half of an orange wheel, and you're going to slice that. Put it in the bottom. We use Luxardo cherry instead of a maraschino cherry.
That is important to know because the Luxardo cherry is a very different taste from what those, very, very sweet red cherries that you might find at a Shirley Temple. A Luxardo cherry is like deep and very rich, sweet and flavorful. So it adds such a nice texture and smooth, silky taste to any cocktail that it's added to.
Absolutely, Laura, you're completely right.
Yes.
So what we do is we also then add 2 dashes of bitter, a little bit of raw sugar. Your traditional one, add in your spirit, typically a rye, and we'll do a little spin, and then we top it off with soda water. Traditional, old fashioned.
So what are we going to be making today? You're going to make one for me right now?
I'll make one for you right now. Yeah, of course.
Let's do it. Okay, so I see we have it already.
So I've kind of started things going for us.
You see that cherry, and these are my favorite kind of cherries.
And we'll just add in
so what do we have here?
Quick dash of our bitters. Not too much. Break that up a little bit.
Yes.
Now instead of using raw sugar, we created a simple syrup for that. Use about a 1/4 ounce of that.
Awesome.
And so this is a chestnut simple syrup. So we use chestnuts that we're going to do sugar. We're going to add in some water. Also going to have fresh rosemary. It's going to have orange zest. And then after we cook that down, reduce it, we're also going to let it ferment for about a month.
Wow. So okay. So this is labor intensive. This is a process. This is a drink that really took a labor of love to make it. So it's not just something you're shaking up really quick.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You do not want to shake this one either.
No. Okay.
So we have that in there. We added that in.
A little bit of a muddle to it.
Quick little muddle.
Gotta get your elbow in there. Make sure
you don't want to do too much.
All right. And then just over ice.
And then we're just going to finish it.
The little finesse of the swirl.
That's all.
Awesome.
You don't want to make it
can you
too
tell me a little bit about what the difference is between having something shaken versus having something stirred like this? You mentioned that you wouldn't shake this. Why is that?
So when you shake it, I mean, you're breaking the ice. You're essentially watering down that spirit, and you're creating a little bit lesser of a drink than what your true components are going to become.
Something I would have never even thought of.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So this
keep
is
it simplistic with it.
Okay.
So stirred, not shaken.
Very nice. Okay, I need to take a sip of this.
Absolutely. Try that.
Wow, that is just right. Very, very nice.
Adds a little bit of sweetness to it with the simple syrup, but the chestnut adds that nice roastedness to it behind it with a little nuttiness. So awesome.
Definitely. Now, what would you eat with this? What to have this paired with?
That paired with? I mean, we could do that with anything. We can do it with our salami fromage to start. I think it's a starter. I don't think you're gonna want to start with this at the bar.
And then maybe switch over to the wine.
With our foods, you really want to focus on a lot of the wines that we have. We're bringing a lot of Italian varietals that we focus on. So I reference that one with a little starter.
Okay, so we start off our meal with this nice chestnut old fashioned, and then we switch over to wine with our entree. So what kind of wines are we looking at today? Some of your favorites?
Some of my favorites, absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Aldrin. The two of my favorites right now, we're going to focus on traditional Italian varietals.
Okay.
So here we have for our white, we have Soave Classico.
Soave Classico.
So Soave is a region in Veneto, Italy. So the grape itself is 100% Gargantia grape, is what it's called.
I've never heard of that.
Yes, so it's a grape indigenous to the area in Soave. Okay. So what they do, it's a very versatile white wine. You can have this by itself, obviously, like most white wines, but you can also pair this with a cream-based dish, something like our tagliatelle, asparagus, and prosciutto.
Oh, that's
so
lovely.
It has something like that because it has that like a low to medium bodied white wine for it. But then you can also
creamy with this. I always think of white wine, great with seafood. I wouldn't want to have a creamy dish with a red wine. So this would be perfect for that.
Exactly, that would be fantastic. And then you can also do our spaghetti vongole as well with the white clam sauce.
Oh, perfect.
Absolutely.
Favorite.
So we have our pastas with Pasta Beach. We have to have something for our pizzas.
Okay, perfect.
We have to have something for our pizzas. We can't lose focus on the pizzas themselves.
And the pizzas are, a star on the menu.
Our chefs do a phenomenal job. And really true wood-fired oven. It's going to have a lot of crispness on it. It's going to be Neapolitan style. So with that, I have our Barbera Diablo. Brand new. It's going to be on our list. We've been pouring it as a special all week long. People have been taking really well to it.
That's a good sign, because if something is on a special menu and it ends up making its way onto the permanent menu, it must be really good.
Exactly.
Now, what kind of dish would you pair the Barbera with? Which I actually really love Barbera. It is really a wonderful wine.
It's one of those one of my personal favorite varietals. It's very versatile as well. Like the Soave, this one can be enjoyed by itself. You can have this sipping at the bar. It's light enough to be able to enjoy, but also even better with some fruit. So a lot of ripe blackberries. I would really pair this one here with our pizzas. So something with a lot of fruit with it. It's going to go awesome with our Del Polvero. So it's going to be Del Polvero. It's going to be our marinara based. It's going to have fresh mozzarella cheese, sliced pepperoni, patina cheese, and then also going to have our Kalamata olives as well. So something with a little bit of slight of a heat with the pepperoni matches very well with the ripe fruitness.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. That is really lovely. So we have our red, we have our white. We're covering all of our bases. Yeah. We've got some cocktails to start with. Whether you feel like warming up, in this cold weather, or you feel like pretending like it's summer and having that nice vibe that matches the interior build out of Pasta Beach. We've got all of our bases covered. Okay. Thanks so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. My pleasure. Thank you all for tuning in. We are live here at Pasta Beach in Wayland Square. So if you're feeling hungry around lunchtime today, keep that in mind. Great pasta and pizza to warm you up on this cold day. Thanks so much for tuning in.